Hello guys, this is Grim Guardians here, back with the sixth and final episode of Fundamentals of Deck Crafting. Today we are going to be talking about both combos and support cards. They kind of go hand in hand. You probably think they're the same thing, but I would not consider them the same thing. What's the difference? Combos is a combination of cards that are only used in one set play. Good example. I play down Nightshade, he plays down Gargoyle, I play down Assassination. I traded my Assassination for his Gargoyle. That is a combo. It's a one play, one deal. Now, there are cards that are for support, and the reason why I say they're for support because they stay on the field, such as Book of Courses, Eldon the Brave, King's Pride Armor, Warbanner. I go on and on. Those can also be considered combos as well. A very good combo that a lot of people don't even think about. Probably more seasoned players know this. My Ziana the Wavecrasher found on my website uses Book of Curses. That is very effective because my main fatty is a Armor Sandworm. Some classes can only get rid of the Armor Sandworm by disabling it using Raven. Now, when Book of Curses is down, that Raven cannot no longer disable my Armor Sandworm because Raven at that point only does 2 damage. The Armor Sandworm cancels out 2 damage, so therefore it's ineffective. There are tons of other combos out there and support abilities. Rogues, their whole gang is combos. Black Grabs, they have Assassination, Ankle Breakers, tons of stealth cards. Their whole weapon class is nothing but combos. Warriors are great for support. If you look at my Boris Battle Drums located on my website, tons of support cards. You actually think there's too many support cards, it's useless at a certain point. It's not. It's not. You'd be surprised at how many times I can get all 3 of them, Eldon the Brave, Warbanner, and the King's Pride Armor on the field at the same time. And at that point, my Armor Sandworm is Superman. Even my Putin is considered a fatty at that point. It's awesome. It's great momentum. So, if you want to learn more about combos and support cards, take a look at those other decks. Take a look at my boards. Even if you don't want to use it, just take a look at it. Be like, oh man, that could really work with that. Figure out what can work with what. Now, don't get carried away in combos. If you are building your deck and you want assassinations in your deck, don't get carried away with it thinking, okay, I'll use it on every single card. I'll use it on my Putin, I'll use it on my Nightshade, I'll use it on Raven. It doesn't work that way. That's a good card. Think about other ways to use it. If I play down Tainted Oracle or a Nightshade and they crippled blow it, and they think it's useless at that point, people don't think about it still can be targeted. So if it's my turn and they play down the fatty such as Armor Sandworm thinking they have the advantage because my ally's disabled, they can think again, I can play down an Assassination on that disabled ally to finish it off. So it's still useful at that point. If I want to play down Retreat, it's a great combo for any card. I retreat an ally that is either weakened or hurt or disabled. It goes back in my hand. Their card that did that just goes to the graveyard and I can now play it again. Tip for humans. If you are playing against a Zealodar or some type of other shadow and they use a card to get your cards out of your deck, Amber with Dimension Reaper, Zealodar with Transferred, you can actually retreat that ally back and it will go into the original owner's hand. Therefore, they wasted that turn and you gain one of their cards. Something a lot of people don't even think about. If you retreat it, it will come back to you. It's a great tip. So, but that will end this web series. I hope you learned a lot. And another feedback I can give you, don't be afraid to try other people's decks. My Lance deck, for example, I've won lots of tournaments with it. I'm not saying it's the best Lance deck out there, but it's pretty decent. I've took several decks that I've tried out in the past, took aspects of them, certain elements of them, I liked them about them, and some of them introduced me to new combos and new secrets about them. I took all of them and combined it into my own Lance deck. My Lance deck literally consists of 3 to 4 other people's Lance decks. It's just certain aspects of them all combined. So don't be afraid to try out other decks out there. I got tons of decks on my website, so you guys can check that out. ScholarlyShadow.com, as you guys know. I hope you all enjoyed the web series. Hope you learned a lot, especially newer players. I hope this was very helpful and you guys can get started in building your own competitive decks. Thank you guys for watching.